The story of the chimpanzee. In a dense African forest, a baby chimpanzee clings tightly to its mother's back. The world for the little chimpanzee is a journey through the layers of the canopy. It curiously observes everything with the bright, intelligent eyes of a chimpanzee. The first lesson for the young chimpanzee is to recognize which fruits are delicious and safe. It watches the mother chimpanzee skillfully use her lips to select ripe figs. The chimpanzee community is a complex society full of rules. The baby chimpanzee learns to communicate through the facial expressions of the other chimpanzees. The characteristic pant-hoot of the chimpanzee troop echoes throughout the forest. Every sound made by the chimpanzee species carries its own distinct meaning. The maternal bond of the chimpanzee species is incredibly deep and strong. The baby chimpanzee will stay with its mother for many years to learn everything. One of the most important skills for a chimpanzee is using tools. Our young chimpanzee intently watches its mother use a small branch. The mother chimpanzee is using that branch to fish for termites from a mound. This is a testament to the superior intelligence of the chimpanzee species. The baby chimpanzee also tries to imitate, finding a branch of its own. The first attempts by the little chimpanzee are still very clumsy. But persistence is an important virtue for a chimpanzee. Finally, the baby chimpanzee has caught its first termite. Joy is clearly visible on the expressive face of the chimpanzee. Grooming each other is an important part of chimpanzee society. The young chimpanzee sits still to let an older chimpanzee groom its fur. This action helps to strengthen the social bonds between the chimpanzees. As it gets a little older, the chimpanzee begins to play with the others. Wrestling and chasing games help a chimpanzee build its strength. It learns to move on the ground by knuckle walking, a gait of the chimpanzee species. It also learns to swing deftly from high branches in the tall trees. For a chimpanzee, the trees are both a home and a source of food. Every evening, the chimpanzee family will make a new nest in the trees to sleep. The young chimpanzee learns how to break branches and weave leaves to create a soft bed. The life of a chimpanzee is always connected to the dense forest. Upon reaching adolescence, the chimpanzee begins to recognize the hierarchy. The alpha male chimpanzee is the largest and strongest male. The power of the alpha male chimpanzee is shown through mighty displays. Our chimpanzee observes the complex politics within the troop. Alliances and conflicts always exist in a chimpanzee community. It participates in its first border patrol with the other male chimpanzees. The male chimpanzees move together to protect their territory. This is a dangerous but necessary task for every chimpanzee. They might confront other chimpanzee troops or predators. The unity of the chimpanzee troop is shown most clearly at these times. The young chimpanzee has learned the lesson of courage and cooperation. As time passes, our chimpanzee has become a mature adult male. The body of this chimpanzee is now muscular and full of power. It has become a respected member of the chimpanzee community. It does not challenge the alpha, but this chimpanzee has carved out its own status. It demonstrates its intelligence by finding new food sources. This chimpanzee has used a rock to crack open hard nuts. This skill of the chimpanzee has helped the whole troop get more food. Creativity is one of the most valuable assets of a chimpanzee. It also shows its caring nature by sharing food. This act by the chimpanzee helps it gain more allies. One day, a leopard appears, threatening a young chimp. Without any hesitation, our chimpanzee rushes out to confront it. It joins forces with the other male chimpanzees to chase the leopard away. That heroic act further solidifies this chimpanzee's position in the troop. It has become a protector for the weaker chimpanzees. The life cycle continues. This chimpanzee is now observing a new generation. It sees a young chimp clumsily trying to use a branch to fish for termites. Memories of this chimpanzee's own childhood come flooding back. It gently approaches, giving the little chimp a more suitable branch. The transfer of knowledge between generations is the foundation of chimpanzee culture. Our chimpanzee has become a teacher, a mentor. It sits down and begins to groom the fur of an elderly chimp. Respect and affection are the threads that bind chimpanzee society. The sun sets, painting the entire forest of the chimpanzee species. The whole troop of chimpanzees gathers again, preparing for a night of rest. Our chimpanzee looks around, feeling a deep sense of peace. This is the family, the world of a chimpanzee. It has lived the full life of a chimpanzee. The story of the chimpanzee species is a reminder of how close we are. Because in the eyes of every chimpanzee, we see a part of ourselves.